Hi everyone, warm welcome to another wonderful video of the Credit Card Life. My name is Amit. With the help of this video, I'm going to talk about so-called the mediocre credit card under my guidance, under my recognition. But this mediocre card has got a lot of perks, a lot of benefits for people, those who are looking a credit card within 500 plus GST. Yes, you heard that right. I'm going to talk about a card called the ICICI Coral Credit Card. This comes from the house of Indian lender, which is third largest credit card dispatch in India. Now, the card has a limit of 3.40 lakhs, but if I have to talk to you about the overall benefits and the reason why I have called this called a mediocre card is this. This is a very affordable credit card if you ask me. So that's where the name mediocre comes. But then the value back, the overall advantages of this particular credit card is in galore and you should be able to enjoy it. Now, first of all, if you get this particular card lifetime free, nothing like it. On the contrary, if you don't, you have to pay 500 plus GST joining and 500 plus GST renewal charges. With context to the renewal fee category, if you are able to spend 2 lakh and above in a fiscal year of first membership, that is when your card is going to get absolutely free. So these are the first 3 important metrics which you got to understand. Now let's first talk about some of the milestone benefits which you have this particular card. Point number 1, if you spend, for example, 2 lakh in a membership year, you're going to get 2000 reward points, which is as good as 0.25 paise per point. So if I really have to calculate, you will end up getting on about 500 INR and not more than that. And not to forget, even when you go for a reward, they also take 100 rupees plus charges as one of those processing fees, which I don't think it makes any sense to me. So probably that's kind of good for nothing. Number 2, 1000 reward points on every 1 lakh spent after crossing 2 lakh milestone. This is somewhat decent because if you go more than, for example, 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs and all those points, you're going to get at least 1000 reward points absolutely credited in your wallet. So that's a good news. The maximum point which you can earn in a particular membership year is around about 10,000, which I'm not sure is going to be a justified action, because I've never done that with this particular card because my spending are more towards Amazon and Safiro and so on and so forth. But this one is a little tricky, so I'm a little confused over here. Let me know in case if you have done and tell me if it's really just 10,000 or more than that. Apart from that, you also have important benefits like you have domestic airport lounge access. You get 1 per quarter, but just remember this is a very much typical ICICI category, so you got to spend 75,000 to become eligible to get 1 domestic airport lounge. When it comes to international, it's absolutely not available. They do have a railway lounge access, which is only available for the primary holder of this particular credit card. Apart from that, you also get advantages with so-called the rent pay transaction. You can use this for your rent pay. You have to pay a certain amount for that. And one of the disadvantages in my book, which ICICI Bank should remove, is the spending criteria for the lounge. Otherwise, it is not going to be free, and the redemption charges for your reward points. Apart from that, let me see if I have missing a specific point. Yeah, the 100 rupees spend will end up fetching 2 reward points. So let's say if I say you spend 100 rupees, you get drawn about 50 paise, which is not exactly a right transaction for a card which, if you want to distribute among millions of people in India, and I think the reward point structure could have been a little better. You also get utilities and insurance spends, which I kind of like on this particular card, and it is up to 0.2 paise value, and of course 1 reward point when you have 100 rupees spent for utilities and insurance. Apart from that, nothing else. As usual, 4.25% waiver charges. They say that is absolutely okay. And just a big mistake, it's 1.5 lakh spend if you want to get this card absolutely waive off. This card is available through my link in description. If you want to get it, please do. If you're looking for any other credit card along with American Express referral, all the links are there in description. Till we meet next time, you take care and thanks for joining.